Today we're privileged to be witnesses of a major indicator of the coming of Jesus Christ. We know through the study of prophecy that just before the coming Sunday law, there will be economic chaos such as never before seen. Jesus is coming, saint of God. In this edition of the Sunday Law News Report, we'll see what the latest news is with regards to the U.S. national debt ceiling. My name is Brent Whinfield, and I'm a Seventh-day Adventist Christian, and this is the Sunday Law News Report. Anyone who remembers the collapse of Lehman Brothers little more than 5 years ago knows what a global financial disaster is. A U.S. government default which is just days away, if Congress fails to raise the debt ceiling, will be an economic calamity like none the world has ever seen. Here's a breaking news report from the New York Post newspaper, and I quote, "With economic disaster looming at the stroke of midnight Thursday, America is left standing on a precipice after House Republicans suddenly abandoned a vote that would have averted default. In a stunning turn of events, House Speaker John Boehner failed to muster support from his own Republicans for a deal that would raise the nation's debt ceiling and reopen the government. There is less than 24 hours to the deadline, when there will be no more borrowed cash left to pay the nation's bills." Today's Wall Street Journal echoes the New York Post with this piece. Last-minute protests from conservatives in the House created a day of delay and confusion in Congress's efforts to avoid a U.S. debt default, as Republican leaders failed to craft a budget proposal that could muster enough votes to pass. In an embarrassing retreat for House Speaker John Boehner, House leaders had to cancel plans to bring a Republican bill to the floor for a vote Tuesday night. Now, friend, what does all of this mean for us as Seventh-day Adventist Christians? Well, here's what it means. It means that we can have unswerving confidence in the Holy Scriptures and in God's messenger, Ellen White. It means that we are being warned to make ourselves ready for the coming chaos. It means that just like the early Christians before Jerusalem fell, we need to flee the cities. And finally, it means that we must put urgency in our appeal to friends and loved ones to give their hearts to Jesus Christ now, before it is too late. Friend, this is no time to fool around. This is no time to be watching inane television shows. This is the time to give our hearts entirely to Jesus, because He's coming soon. May God help us as we do these things.